Politics, Democracy, and the Epstein Connection. Jeffrey Epstein was a convicted sex offender, and his close associate Ghislaine Maxwell played a key role in procuring young girls for his trafficking operation. We know that Epstein owned an extensive real estate portfolio, including Little St. James Island and Great St. James Island, U.S. Virgin Islands, Zorro Ranch, New Mexico, Manhattan Townhouse, New York City, Palm Beach Mansion, Florida, Paris Apartment, France. These properties were not just lavish retreats, they served as hubs for Epstein's sex trafficking operations and exclusive meeting places for some of the most powerful individuals in the world. Yet, despite overwhelming evidence of who visited these locations, not one high-profile individual has been named or held accountable. With a little critical thought, we can all reason why. Because they are powerful people with even more powerful protectors. Epstein's vast wealth came from murky dealings, benefactors, and financial manipulations, and many suspect that his real power wasn't just in money, but in what he knew and who he controlled. Multiple reports from victims and insiders suggest that Epstein secretly filmed his guests, possibly as leverage for blackmail. Given the high-profile nature of his visitors, politicians, business leaders, scientists, celebrities, and royalty, this raises some serious questions. Was Epstein inviting people to his properties to gather blackmail material? Did he do this on his own initiative, or was he working for someone else? If powerful people were compromised, who now holds that information? The implications of these questions go beyond Epstein himself and into the highest levels of global politics and business. This leads to a broader discussion: global power structures. One organization often at the center of elite gatherings is the World Economic Forum, WEF, led by Klaus Schwab, a figure so enigmatic that he only needs a white cat to complete his Bond villain persona. The WEF is not a government. It is a private globalist think tank that brings together billionaires, corporate leaders, and politicians under the guise of solving the world's problems. Yet, many argue that the WEF's real purpose is to consolidate power and influence over global governance without democratic oversight. Did Epstein's blackmail operation intersect with globalist elites? Was Epstein's wealth and power a tool for a larger agenda? Could the powerful figures he entertained be pawns in a broader system of control? As the Epstein case continues to unravel, one thing is clear: democracy is at risk when unelected elites wield unchecked power behind closed doors. The failure to name, investigate, or prosecute Epstein's high-profile associates shows how deeply entrenched this power structure is. The lack of accountability for Epstein's associates is a glaring example of how political and economic elites operate above the law. Whether through the WEF, intelligence agencies, or corporate conglomerates, these individuals protect their own while democracy suffers. Until the names of Epstein's guests are fully revealed and investigated, we cannot pretend that our system is fair, just, or democratic. Instead, it remains a system designed to protect its most powerful members at all costs. The real question is, will we ever see the truth, or will the cover-up continue?